Hi, Catcomb1 here. Hope things all going well. I am back with New Doom Community Project Map09 Baleful Confines. This is the fifth and final WAD my man played during a brief Doom interest in the summer of 2005 and 2006. And this it has the largest number of monsters, almost 400 so far of any level on the WAD, and also the first level on the WAD, one of only a few to have its music track changed. Welp, let us go. So the author described this as a very non-linear level. Manked by Westerner pedestals. Yellow bells, blue bells, red bells, no bells. If they don't open, they probably have a switch that opens them. This would be a nice place to have a super shotgun. Okay, that's a monster blocking line though. So if I'm standing outside, those Lord Souls literally cannot hurt me. Because they'll come charging up. Come on. And as soon as they hit the monster blocking line, they will just stop moving. Not a very good use of a monster blocking line, to be honest. At least not if you're going to have melee type monsters beyond the door. But I don't mind those specters not being able to come out. So they're hard to see anyways. But there really shouldn't be a monster blocking line over there. I mean, I heard of a user named Solid Badger or Insanity Bringer talking about the door problem. Well, a fight becomes trivialized because there's no incentive to actually go in the room and fight. Well, if you have a monster blocking line right in the doorway, then that's like the door problem exemplified. Of course, there will be stragglers. Let me see, is this gonna be? Well, these guys can shoot me at least. Monster blocking lines only block monsters, not the shots. Unless you're talking about a Lost Soul. Because in the Lost Soul, its movement is its shot. Well, there's my SSG. That's not really a teleporter pad. That's a real yellow bells that will probably open up the yellow bells in the center. Okay, well, these are all hit gun enemies. It doesn't matter if the door blocks them because Well, I guess they can't flood me all on the outside of the doors blocking them. I can't. Those souls aren't gonna be a threat if I'm standing outside, though. Ooh, there's no monster blocking lines here. They're coming right out for me. Yep. I guess monsters get to leave the library. Keep in mind that it's pretty much blind, even though I did technically play it and watch man play it some 14 years ago almost. Oh, I don't have any good ammo. I need to get the stuff out of the middle. Except it looks like the level ain't gonna let me. Well, I figured that was probably gonna happen. I got in the middle to get what I wanted, and there's no way out. I just soft-locked myself. If I make a jump that the author isn't intending me to make, then, well, I guess I'm kind of just, well, you know the road. So I'll need to be a little bit more careful. I want to be able to grab the chain gun, but I absolutely cannot fall into the middle. Yeah. I don't think the author intended these chain guns to be grabbable, but I can manage to get them if I strafe one and not soft-lock myself. But gotta be careful. There's a red door, but I can just strafe jump my way right past it. Of course, the room beyond is where the switch is. Well, it seems like an ammo got lost on top of one of the bookshelves. So I'll just run across the whole library to go pick it up. Come on. If I'm gonna die, I don't want to die in simple rooms like this, at least. All I have to do is kill everyone fast enough. Or at least get it down to being fired at from only one direction instead of 4. So yeah, he's using imps as projectile fodder. Oh, this room. This does happen to be a room I remember existing in this level. It's kind of like Dead Simple, but there's more Mancubi and there's a cyber demon in the middle. Oh, correct that. There's actually two cyber demons in the middle. I think man made a few rockets here, if I recall. Well, I've got those. Well, there's the rocket launcher I need. Cyber demons can do a lot of the work here for me. I press that switch and, well, not like that simple. One of the platforms with the mancube button that came down. And now come the arachnotrons. If this wasn't inspired by Dead Simple in some way, shape, or form, then I don't know what it was inspired by. Okay, so I walk on each platform and it brings the next one down. And it spawns monsters in. I think I got stuck here way back when I didn't realize that walking on every platform brought down the next one. Got 34 health. Even splash damage will kill me here. I will say this is a pretty nice size room. Unlike the first room, which was a very poorly used enemy blocking trigger. Enemy blocking space. Definitely a non-linear level because I'm going around. Well, looking at the map, I'm going around clockwise, but I think I could have just as easily gone around counterclockwise. And no, I'm not talking about going around this room clockwise. I'm talking about the start is over here. And, well, actually, it does look like I have to go around clockwise because that's a blue door. So if I try to go counterclockwise, I must have the blue key. But I could have gone into the middle and then gone either to the west, north, or south instead of just starting on the eastern wing. No rockets left. Got to get these, pick them up one by one. And see if there's any boxes left. Yeah, I think this room wasn't exactly the easiest for man to dodge in. Oh, first death. Those less monsters around, so those cyber demons are becoming the rocket turrets that they're well regularly known to be. And of course I got to stay in the middle here because I have to bring every one of these down, presumably. One by one. And oh, I forget, every time I bring a new one down, some monsters come in as well. Started out like dead simple, but now there's a lot of revenants too. I guess it's dead simple with rockets, you could call it. Mancubi, Arachnotrons, Revenants, and 2 Cyber Demons in the middle. And probably that platform in between the 2 Cyber Demons is where I need to get. I think I saw a red key though. And a bunch more rockets. Come on, get me around this. Okay, well I just lowered all the platforms. Maybe not a great idea on 2% health, but maybe the cyber demons will get distracted for a little bit. Well, it turns out there was that teleporter over there after I've brought down all the platforms. So curious minds wonder what lies behind it. A teleport straight to the red key. And all the boxes of rockets that were near it. Yeah. I might not have noticed this progression when I was only 15 years old. Now it's not too tough. Just notice every time I step on the platform, the next one comes down. Now it's time to just clean up on aisle 5. With no health at whatsoever to speak of. And essentially anything gets me in any way, shape or form, and I die. I left some blood. Oh, I never saved after I got the red key. That's why I'm low on rockets. I still missed a box. But it's gonna be tough to get with nothing distracting those cyber demons. But I got it anyways. Well, the red door I'd already discovered. It was back this way. That was a fun area. Tough area, but a fun area. Like an expanded dead simple concept. So, and the southwest is the library, and the northwest is Dead Simple 2.0, and the southeast is that room with all the lost souls and specters that can't actually charge to you. Diamond shaped room. Looks like since I don't have a blue key, well, instead of going back to Dead Simple 2.0, well, let me hit the switch that was beyond the red bars. Which of course it does not reveal the pain elemental. But presumably it opened up something else besides just the pain elemental. Well, I don't think those lost souls can actually attack. Well, eventually those lost souls are going to be able to attack me once these valves open up, but for now I'm safe with them. I'll go this way. I see the blue key in that building. Well, I think I know why I instructed Ma'am to enter Dead Simple 2.0 from this direction instead of the way I entered it from. Except, wow, that's an ugly trap. It's no wonder they give you an invulnerability sphere. And a berserk. I'm gonna take the berserk too, because now I can just go blue, 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 blue. Kick, 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 kick. I still need to get to that BFG because my invulnerability is gonna run out. Revenant Battlefield, Slaying Daredevils. Actually, that's the name of a map released in 2010. This was released in 26. It just reminded me of that somehow. This is more like kicking Daredevils. Or punching them, mind you. It's not Duke Nukem 3D. I need to get a path to that BFG cleared fast enough, though. Which means I need more rockets than I have because I can't punch out that many revenants in. So for now, I guess I'll just go ahead and take the berserk for the. Well, no, I can't take the berserk for the health. Well, no, I can take the berserk for the health it gives me because once I take a berserk, I have it for the rest of the level. Let me just hope I can get it without triggering the trap. Good. Keiko Demons playing in the blue key pen and Demons minus the Keiko in front of it below them. Okay, this looks like it's gonna be a decent sized fight that I wouldn't mind having a BFG for, but maybe I have a few more rockets left when this is all done with. More likely I will if I let some infighting go on in here. Because I need some rockets to spare before I can get that BFG. But no wonder why I seem to remember my preferred direction to come around to that Dead Simple 2.0 area was the other way. Not the way I did it in this video. Oh, those things splashed me pretty good. And they finished me off. Rather shoot a Baron. Just trying to make some of these bullet sponges or rocket sponges be, well, a bit less spongy. You know, I don't know what the source of this music is, but I know it's one of those old musics that I'd hear in levels released in like 1994 or 1995, and quite rarely after that. So to see it in a 2005 level is a little bit odd. Okay, this is gonna be a tedious flip one switch, then flip the next, then flip the next. So it's just one switch opens up the gates. I guess that other room just wanted me to not get out of it quickly. Which, given it was Dead Simple 2.0 without any Dead Simple 9 deaths, makes sense. Oh, those are the out rails I hold warning in the distance. I got you before you did any major harm. Well, it seems you also yet again decide to use master blocking lines in these cubicles. But since they shoot, it's not so much a deal. So that switch probably lets me out. Indeed it does. But I need to hit this switch. Or I then hit this switch. And now I can get across the pit to the blue key. 2 out of 3 keys. 2 out of 3 ain't bad, but it ain't good enough probably either for this level. And now I also have the rockets I need to get across Revenant battlefield. Oh, well, I hope I have the rockets I need to get across Revenant battlefield. Let me just BFG spam my way out of it. One extra shot, but oh well. Also, that was the north central section. Now I can deal with the northeast because I have a blue key. I wonder why all those rockets. All those rockets and the teleporter that I don't know where it goes. Well, least I can do is have my rocket launcher selected. Oh, 2 barons, no big deal. And that, well, given I was beyond the blue key door, it shouldn't really be a surprise that switch lowers the blue valve. Oh, except, well, getting out of here isn't as simple as it seemed. That's probably a good time to feed a couple BFG blasts. Definitely would have been easier to deal with the Dead Simple 2.0 if I got in the BFG first. And I know that's how I came to play it way back when. I just remember coming in from the other side. I just didn't remember that it actually mattered. Okay, so now comes the most... Now back to the room of the most nonsense monster blocking line ever. Except, there isn't anything I can do there yet. All I can do is, since the blue barrels are down, go flip the switch behind them. And as I expected, now I can get in the center. Except, there isn't anything to do in the center yet because I need a bridge. And it looks like there's in fact no way out. Dude, watch your soft lock situations, will you? Oh, I heard something. Nope, it's not any lift on the sidewalk. Dude! Don't you know not to soft lock the player? That's the second time in this level I get soft locked. And this time I didn't even do a one jump while I wasn't intended to. And yes, I seem to remember that one of the keys took me a longer time to get. Is it this teleporter that gets me somewhere? Well, that gets me a chain gun if I didn't already have one, but of course I do already have one. I remember having trouble finding one of the keys here. And I guess start by hoping the way to the yellow key is not that far away from the yellow key. Oh, somehow this teleporter's now been revealed. And it gives me a computer area map, which is, well, it's a nice secret, but that's all it is. Well, I've literally revealed every square inch of the map. So the only question is how to get into the inner circle. Those look like switches, but I can't shoot them. So I'm guessing those switches are probably to get out of the inner circle, which means I need to find a teleporter in. There's no other way I'm gonna get in if those switch. Wait a minute. I think I saw the lift low on one side. Did it? Now I don't know. I'm not sure if I use the teleport on the library yet. I definitely remember this is a map that I got stuck on trying to find all the keys. And this is probably how. But I couldn't have used the teleporter yet given that, and there's a switch here. And if I look closely, I can see the teleporter pad straight across from me has been lowered. That teleporter took me into the room with the teleporters, and that teleporter took me inside the circle. So yeah, a little attention to detail and it's not too bad. Of course, inner circle is gonna give me how appropriate is it, and if in the inner circle for the battle to be best done by, well, circle stray thing. Circle strays the circle. How novel an idea is that? Uh-oh! Whoa! Oh shit! That exit is a death trap. Sorry for the curse. Well, this switch looks different from the others. This switch, and this switch all look the same. And I bet if I do try and exit, yup, that switch is a death trap. And I'm gonna guess the other two looking that way probably are too. This switch on the other hand is not a death trap, but this switch is a death trap. So well, that switch looks identical, and that switch looks identical, but that switch does not look identical. It looks identical to this switch, but it doesn't look identical to these three switches. So, let me guess, this switch is how I get out. And now here we go again. This switch, or this identical looking switch, I don't think so. Or this switch which looks different, or this switch which looked identical to the first two. I think I'm gonna go by trend and hit the one that does not look like the others and get myself out. And confirm that the other switches are indeed death traps, and the also needs to fix his missing textures on the back of the crushers, even if you do this level correctly, you shouldn't even see those crushers. Still, it's just not neat to have that. Not cool. Now with the yellow key in hand, well, it would help if I actually remember that the yellow bars are like the blue and red bars are lowered remotely by the switch behind these yellow bars. And now I can flip this switch and the bridge I need to the middle will be available. And that's the end of Map 9, Baleful Confines. So well, definitely, I actually finished this faster than I did Map 6, even though it has the biggest number of monsters so far. And, well, what to say, aside from one of the dumbest monster blocking lines I've seen recently, I enjoyed the gameplay in this map quite a bit. I enjoyed the aesthetic quite a bit. The areas were nice, it looked nice. Dead Simple 2.0 was cool. It could have certainly... Oh, and that Crusher puzzle was, well, definitely a puzzle, needless to say. Don't just be in a rush to hit any old switch and get out of there. On the other hand, this level could have used a little more time in the oven because, well, there's not much of an excuse for two soft locks, one with a strafe jump that I would think a lot of people would try and doing, and the other one by getting into the middle area without the bridge, because, well, I thought there could be something in there besides just where the bridge leads to, and that those clipping walls on the crushers, even though you're not supposed to activate the crushers to begin with. But all in all, I like this level, and it was definitely non-linear, so I give it a passing grade, and that is all for Map 9, Baleful Confines. Of course, in the next video we will play Map 29, Processing Station 10-29:71. What does 10-29:71 mean? Well, don't ask me. See you next time. Or talk next time, or will we tone? I don't want to steal anyone else's quote, mind you.